Alright guys, welcome back. This is Mr. Untouchables, and this is part 2 of my Dragon Age Origins Let's Play. So, we just got a level up, and we're just going to spend it in strength, cunning, and dexterity. And then we're going to get pinning shot. So, now, let's go.
Alright.
Fight this guard.
Yes.
Alright, he's dead. I unlocked the door off camera, my fault guys.
We want to get away with this. We can't leave him. I better arrive and have the rock open the door.
So, now, as Lusky said, we can't leave one man alive to tell Barat what we've done. So that means kill our way through to Barat. And then you kind of get the pattern of what's going to happen to Barat after that. Oh crap, almost straight. Where'd that come from? 27 XP for me. Oh yeah, take everything that's not nailed down, guys. That's a thing I did in Skyrim. I mean, I stole everything in Skyrim. And it had a bounty of like 20,000 on my head. I paid it all though after fencing everything. Good job, Wesley. Alright, here we are to Barat. Well, not yet. We'll shoot some more thugs with arrows. Search. And I'm not going to be doing much commentary, guys, but if it is a hard fight, I'll tell you how to get through it. But as for a lot of commentary, not so much.
Now let's see, which one first? And I'm off. Yes. Go. He wants to fight. And I'm off. Oh, it fell down.
Now, we could go down here and open a chest, get some extra XP. Those guys are not usually down there. It'll be random if they are.
Alright.
At least for me, it's always random. So, yeah.
Moving on.
That turncoat brother of hers doesn't know his place. I don't need precious Rika either.
Rika? That the one you know who got her place? I really want to get my hands on that.
I know what you mean. She's yours if you want her, boys. And let me tell you, tastes as good as it looks. What in sod all is that doing out of its cage? Let's teach this little duster a lesson.
Okay, which lesson do you want to learn? Lesson in pain?
boys! Time for a party!
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to put you in place! Alright. Did you see him there, all when we're done with you? And you just charged in and Sonic slaughtered him! You have to be the luckiest duster in Orzammar. Barat's dead, and we're standing here! Hail to the Sonic King! Oh, he was begging, all right. That look of utter surprise on his face when he tasted his own blood. That was as close to begging as Barat gets. Well, he sure wasn't talking like she's still alive. I won't turn down the chance to go take another peek. Hey, did you tell Riga I killed him? I mean, it doesn't do you any good if she thinks you're the most pure warrior in all the stone. You said it. Fortunately, if Barat's got the train like he says, it should be a good long time before any guardsmen turn up here.
Alright, I need to search Barat. Now, you only get this built if you're a dwarf commoner. Certain things are unique to certain origins. So you don't get this built unless you're a dwarf commoner.
There they are! Seize the fugitives!
Drop your weapons and walk down slowly. We will use force if you resist. He's dead. Barat had many enemies, but also powerful allies. They...
Barat would have butchered us if he hadn't killed him first.
Your friend has once again demonstrated his courage. We Grey Wardens travel far and wide in search of those with the potential to join our ranks. It seems I have found one. Let me make my offer formal. I, Duncan of the Grey Wardens, extend the invitation for you to join our order.
This man is a criminal. You can't do this.
I can and I am. It would mean traveling to the surface lands and thus leaving your people. You are a survivor. Fighting the Darkspawn is something we can teach. The rest that you know must come naturally. From what I've seen, few I have met are so common. And before these witnesses, I hereby recruit you into the Grey Wardens. Know that you are most welcome.
This is highly irregular.
Look, it.
We must be off to meet the King of Ferelden.
Yes, I will.
Then do so.
From Dusktown to the Grey Wardens. You don't watch out, some rocker, you'll end up a paragon. Then I'll never hear the end of it. I'll check in every night, make sure no one's slipping anything poisonous down her blouse. Sleep beside her. Alright, stop glaring. I'll make sure she's alright. I'm gonna miss you, Duster. Now go, before I make a fool of myself.
I can't believe you're really leaving. And as a Grey Warden, when Sir Duncan said he wanted to recruit you, I almost fell over. When I heard you were arrested, I rushed to the arena, but by then you were gone, and Sir Duncan was telling everyone they had to find you. This has been a lucky day for both of us. I spent the afternoon with my new patron. If everything works out, maybe I can even greet you as an equal if you return. I will miss you every day. Go.
Alright, so go to Duncan.
I'm glad. Now we must be off to
Yes, let's go.
Eager to leave, are we? So be it. Before we brave the deep roads, I would like to make you a gift of this mace, since you have so few possessions of your own. It was once wielded by the Warden Forel Iduka. I believe he was related to your king. I know you will continue this proud example. Goodbye, my friends, and thank you for your hospitality.
$135.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within the forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Oh there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect her.
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Oh there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. It's good to see one of the honourable stout folk outside Orzammar. Sounds like there's a story behind that. You? I do. I'll make sure to have the finest dwarven brew brought up from the palace cellars, after we've dealt with the blight, of course. I've been to Orzammar. King Endrin invited my father to a grand proving long ago. How does Endrin fare these days? Good. I hope to work with him as well as my father did. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent.
As I said, I'm not going to be reading all of these guys, because it's a whole lot of
Uncle
dialogue.
sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Eamon just wants to know the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we see no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in Attainments. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. But I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yes, I'm very sure.
So far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alice. When you are ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge should you need to.
Alright, level 3. With a rogue, you get an ability every 2 levels. So 14 is as far as I'm taking my strength. Now 19 and 18 coming. Rapid shot. There we go.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Greetings, young. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troop's morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade? It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Sadly, no. They are kin to neither the gentle Fade spirits nor the malevolent demons. Shamefully, they were once the sons of men. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. And I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Alright, I'm gonna go get my dog. Well, not just yet,
This
but
isn't good. I hate
John
you, such a
Pat.
promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine in my help. I need him muzzled first. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if you respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down. Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you getting into the wilds any times? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's. If you happen across it, I could use it. Good.
alright, now I'm gonna go buy some more armor. This armor's good, but not what you want as a
Have you seen an elf running about?
swatters.
Let me know.
So just basically sell everything you have here because you really don't need it. Sell everything except your Blood Dragon plate because your warriors are gonna need that. But you are cured. Take this, and this. Okay, and short bow you. But if you've got the DLC, you really don't need the Blood Dragon plate at all. So I'm gonna sell
That's
it.
something you need. Some supplies back. Right.
I'm gonna sell that. And then I'm gonna get the short bow here. And now I'm gonna equip it. For just a little bit of an attack bonus and damage bonus.
You're not what I thought you'd be.
And what you think I did?
Not a dwarf. Yeah, here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare. They don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking.
Hey,
So, I listened in for a bit.
how's it going?
I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
I was just about my eyes.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secret. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Oh, I'll see that if you watch more.
I suppose I could do that. Anyway, right.
Alright, David, we've already met, and now we're about to meet Jory.
In the name
And
of our
there's
God,
a-
I bless you today. May you find favor in the name of
Scroll
God.
here for
So that
50
you-
XP. Jory.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Sir
Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arling. I wasn't aware dwarves could be Grey Wardens. I've only seen a few of your folk in the castle dealing with the smithy.
Is it a problem for you?
No, dwarves are fine warriors with experience fighting Darkspawn. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Only that's dangerous.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan.
Yeah, you do that.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. Because you might. That's why I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water. I swallowed it. But it's come back. What?
I'll take that, kill him.
But you can't do that. Ah, God!
And that's the only mean choice I'm really gonna make here.
What? Just because you're a Grey
You lunged at me, I had to defend
I
myself.
suppose you did it there. Fair enough. Well, no skin off my teeth. When they ask me why he's dead, that's what I'll tell them.
Alright, if you had Alistair there, he would have very highly disapproved. So, always do that when you're alone. As I said, you pretty much have the choice to kill or help anyone on here.
What is it now? Have the Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother. Sir, she desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to a woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the flight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We can all stand in a circle and hold hands. That will give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? And that makes, as the junior member of Big. Anyhow, whenever you have any.
Alright, my brightness is a little high, so That's much better.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambush. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
And the second
There was
task,
once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. The
understood.
scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, now, into wilds we go.
Hey, I told you all that business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
One shot, one kill.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, it's not half as dead as it looks, is it?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I must get out of here. Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jorah. It will be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the vault of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
Do this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever they're coming, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Alright, let's go move on. Alright, here's the flower we need for the dog. Right here.
I said some dark
And bang, and bang, and he's almost dead. And he's dead. And so that's one vial of Dark Swan blood. Vial number 2 is which one you're holding vial number 2? And Dark Swan number 2 does. Genlock. Number 2.
Look back. All slums. I just feel so excessive.
Now, if you're a warrior, there's a two-handed warrior at that. There's a sword in this forest that can actually be of great use to you. Alright, Davith. Thank you. Crap, I missed. Alright, they got the wolf dead.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Third vial of Dark Swan blood. There we go. Crouch. Hey. Cut it. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I'll come back with part 3.